Okay, here we are. It's March 18th, and I am attempting to call the federal court because I have a pending federal lawsuit against my McPherson County people here. I have a sheriff who needs to be recalled from his position, but the attorney general refuses to do his job. And what they do is anybody that um, has issues with the sheriff or they think maybe knows too much about their dirty operations here, they harass you and they make up false charges against you. So tomorrow I'm facing, they made up a false charge against me and said I was disorderly at the scene of a fatal car accident. Okay, and I have the footage. I have proof that I was not disorderly. I was trying to help. I just accidentally was coming home from Aberdeen, and I accidentally became witness to a scene of a car accident. And I have the footage of everything, and the sheriff comes on a long time later. I was trying to help people until he got there, and then he told me to leave or he would have me arrested for no reason. And he didn't like that I was taking some photos, and there's nothing illegal about taking photos on a public road. It wasn't a private road, it was a main highway that this happened. So there's nothing illegal about what I was doing. So he decides that he doesn't like me, and that he didn't like that I had footage of that, and so he decides to make up a charge against me and tries to say that I was disorderly at that incident. Okay, I have the footage, and I can prove that he was the one disorderly. He comes up to me and he says, "You need to leave, or I'll have you arrested." And I said, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "I was here trying to help people before the ambulance got here." Okay, and I left, and then all of a sudden he makes up this false charge, and I have to be dragged into his false court with the corrupt judge, and so I in turn have filed a federal lawsuit against these people here for violations of their oath of office because they're not doing their job, and then you take an oath when you become a sheriff to do this kind of thing, and I have also sued them for. I have a whole list of things that they have done illegal here: harassment, police harassment, violations of oaths of office, constitutional violations. I have a right under Article 4 of the Bill of Rights to feel safe in my own home. It's a constitutional right that you and I and everybody have in America, and thank God for the Constitution. Okay, but I don't feel safe in my own home in this county because and also because our Attorney General of the state of South Dakota is not doing their job. I have tried to get help from the Attorney General, and he will not do his job. So so now I'm going to try calling the federal clerk of court right now, and I'm going to tell him my situation and say, look, I'm not going into this courtroom tomorrow because it's a false charge, and I have a pending federal lawsuit against them for making all these false charges against me. So why should I have to be dragged into a state court when the federal court should take precedence over their false state charges? And so I'm attempting to call tomorrow because I have the paperwork there. I'm just waiting for the judge to sign off on when I'm going to have court dates against them, and if he signed off on a temporary restraining order against these people in the meantime. So I'm waiting. So I'm going to call them right now. This is no joke here. We're dealing with, it's
Federal Clerk's Office. This is Shelley.
Yeah, Shelley. This is Debbie Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I had dropped off some. I think I talked to you. I had dropped off my complaint.
Nope, it wasn't me. It must have been Sarah.
Okay, yeah, Sarah. So I had dropped off. I reopened the case, and then I'm waiting. I filed a temporary restraining order, but I'm putting the stuff onto CD.
Okay.
Because I didn't have. He needs some of the footage that I have onto CD, so I'm doing that. But the issue that I have right now is that, and this is the issue. One of the issues that I'm suing them for in federal court is they keep up making false charges against me, and they've done this to other people in our town. And I have a pending court date tomorrow at 9 a.m. That's why I drove all the way to Pierre, and I was trying to get this TPO going. So
Okay.
I have, and it's a false charge, and I have footage that in proof that it's a false charge, and this is what I'm burning on the CD right now. They're trying to say I was disorderly at a car accident, and I was just
So
there
what's your
trying to.
question then, Deb?
My question is, I don't want to. I want to see if I can somehow get this court date tomorrow canceled because I have a pending lawsuit against them, and the federal court should take precedence over the state court. That's the whole reason why I'm filing a federal lawsuit against them is because they keep doing this. They keep filing false charges. So how can we deal with this right now? Because I can't attend this court. I'm afraid for my life for these people. These people are crazy.
I guess, there's nothing that's scheduled right now in federal court.
That's why I'm requesting a temporary restraining order, so I do not have to go anywhere near these people in this courtroom tomorrow or anytime soon.
That was something that you already filed with the federal clerk?
Yeah, I was just there 2 days ago.
Do you have a request in for that?
Yeah, I have a request in.
Okay. I don't know that I guess I'm not sure what to tell you because this is just where paperwork gets filed. So nothing has been scheduled thus far. I think they're waiting for the entire file in order to review it. And so I
have some footage. I have some footage that I'm gonna bring by. But I had already sent in 2 letters prior to this and prior to last week that I wanted to reopen this case. So we're talking like.
What's your case number?
It's. So I shouldn't have to be waiting around and, dilly-dallying with this situation. This is a serious situation. CV, okay, federal lawsuit. Okay, what is it? CV, 1 second. Okay, 18-CB-3008.
Okay. All right. And it looks to me like the stuff that you did bring in has been filed, but now it's just up to the judge as to whether or not he will reopen the case.
What do you mean if he will really reopen?
This is nothing that the clerk's office has any control over. That would be up to the judge.
What do you mean if?
If he decides to reopen your case.
Well, why wouldn't he? It was dismissed without prejudice.
I can't tell you whether he will or whether he won't. We don't have any control over what the judge does. We just file the paperwork.
Okay. Well, I dismissed it because I was gathering more evidence, and it was dangerous at the time. So there should be no reason at all in the world that he would not reopen this case. Because that's what I'm requesting.
Like I said, I can't tell you what the judge is going to do because that's not up to the clerk's office's discretion. Okay. It's up to the judge entirely. And so it's in his ball court right now, and that's about all I can tell you.
Well, if he doesn't reopen the case, then he'll be committing murder against me because these people are trying to kill me on a daily basis, and I'm recording this entire conversation. So.
Okay, so did you get the CD burned that you indicated you were burning?
I'm doing it right now, and I'm recording this whole thing on YouTube. This whole process because the state of South Dakota is insane, and we have people being murdered here, and I'm not okay with that. So I'm recording everything on YouTube right now as I talk to you, and this whole thing, and everything. Everybody in the state's going to see what's going on here. So I expect something to happen.
Once that is submitted, then we can give that to the judge for his review.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't. What do I do for tomorrow?
I guess I don't know how to advise you. You would probably need to speak with an attorney as far as that goes.
Okay, because I don't feel comfortable going in that courtroom.
As far as the clerk's office, we're not actually. We're not attorneys. We aren't.
Yeah, I understand.
Legal advice.
Okay, I understand that, but I don't feel comfortable going in that courtroom tomorrow. That's the whole reason why I'm filing a federal lawsuit against them is because they keep dragging me in for false charges, and I'm trying to if I walk in that courtroom, I'm afraid for my life. This is no joke. These people, there's been murders here.
The only thing I can suggest, Deborah, is that you contact an attorney. I mean, like I said, we're just where the paperwork is filed. We can't give you advice as far as what you should do. That's just something you would have to get legal advice from an attorney on, probably.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Thanks.
All right. You bet. Bye-bye.
Bye.